Great day. Do we have Mr. Control on? Mr. Control, how are you? Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you very well. Yay, we got you on.
I thought I was gonna have a connection fit because it kept saying continue, but wouldn't let me continue. We had to
Well,
scroll all the way down.
we're on, and we're filming. I sent Dr. J an invite as well, so hopefully she'll be able to click in momentarily. First, let me go into welcome, guys. Welcome. We're on another episode. We're on season 3 of Let's Talk About It podcast and ministry with me, your host, the Honorable Minister, Dr. Martine Monroe, your girl. I love you. I love you. I love you. You know I love you in God. I hope you've been great, family. I really, really hope you've been great. I hope you've been leading in love no matter what we're going through. I hope we've been showing up in God and never sparing any hate. Today, I am coming out to represent a published author, Mr. Brandon Cottrell. That's who I have on with me, guys. We will also have his therapist, Dr. J. She will be on once she can connect. We will also be speaking briefly about his beautiful mom, who is his main support system. You know, God brings us to motherhood to see us fit and equipped. Over here, guys, you know, nothing scripted. Everything is raw because everything is God. If it's scripted, it's not God. If it's raw, it's God. So I thank you. We agree to disagree over here in love. You know, it's no main religion, it's no judgment. So I thank you, Mr. Cottrell, for giving me the honor to interview you today. We are talking about your book, and this is the published author, Mr. Brandon Cottrell. Introduce your book and yourself.
Right after the shadows is my book. The pod, the my name is published author Brandon Chase Cantrell, and I would like to give a brief synopsis when it's my time about my book.
Yes. Guys, now you know over here, I am very diligent about walking with you guys. You know, we walk together over here in love. And walking together over here, you know, I don't tell you guys what to do. If I know it, we learn it together. And I went over Mr. Control's book, and it's amazing, guys. It deals with testimony, it deals with healing, it deals with resources, but it also deals with a really big part that's really dear to my heart, and that's journalism. Journalizing your own journey. You know, we walk this walk together, but when these cameras go off and when you leave your church doors or your, wherever you may be and you go home to your home, you alone with just you and God. And you got to be able to journal that time. So, Mr. Cottrell, speak to me about briefly your life and your past and present traumas.
When I was 3 years and 1 week old, I was diagnosed with a traumatic grade 4 brain tumor, deeply embedded and inoperable. Doctors told my mother at that time there was no way I could survive it. At the age of 7, I had an episode where I basically attacked a teacher with a pencil because I don't remember what. I imagined she was hurting me. But then at the age of 9, I was kidnapped by my aunt who took me to my father, my biological father, who had been told, who we had been told was the perpetrator of my abuse.
Mm,
I was held there for 4 years or so until my mom found me in 97, and it's been a roller coaster ever since.
wow. So tell us what medical that you suffered, trauma that you suffer from.
I live with a traumatic brain injury, I live with autism, and I live with a hole in my brain.
And yet you're still here to write a book and tell a
Yes, ma'am.
story and be a
Yes,
public
ma'am.
author. If that's not God, if that's not a representation of God and what God will do and who God uses, because see, people think we got to be dressed up, we got to be of a certain stature of human thought. God blesses people in different places, in different phases, in different times. God chooses who God wants, and that's amazing. That's why I wanted to do your story. And I love the way you told that. That's testimony.
Thank you, ma'am.
Listen, saying that, I want to ask you, during your healing journey, I know you spoke with Leah, my assistant. She's amazing and she's very fond of you and your family. I know you spoke with her a lot about Dr. J. And I was hoping that she could join this call, but I'm still waiting for her to join. So while we're waiting for her to join, her name is Hazel J. And she's been your therapist through this all. And when Leah spoke to your mom today, she made a note for me that let me know that your mom spoke and said Miss Hazel J was a very, very, very big part of your happiness, of your growth, of your healing. And that's very important because a lot of times we think that we can walk this journey alone, or a lot of times people think that we don't need someone to talk to. Me as a minister, I still need people to talk to. Me as a minister, I need still need someone sometimes to do therapy with me. We're still human. God chooses us, but we're still human. So it takes more than just me, than just you. God put people in our lives to help us to do the things that we need to do and to grow and to heal. And Dr. Hazel J was a big part for you. And I wish she could be here to just come in right now and just introduce herself and just basically speak on her business and what she do and give us some insight on her and her belief in God in her life and what she done in your life and with the book. But while we're waiting on that, we can talk about your mom. So if you want to really quickly, you can elaborate on Dr. Hazel J and what she's done for you while we're waiting to see if she can join. Quick,
Dr. Hyper J took me from zero to hero, literally. But
amazing.
say, let me say, from my mom's point of view, let me first say what an awesome mom I have. She found me when the police wouldn't find me.
A
By the
mother's love,
grace of God, by the grace of God only.
a mother's love, and God is amazing. I don't mean to cut you off because your mom is amazing and God saw her fit and equip, and we're going to get back to that topic because I want to get back to that. But Dr. J is asking me to come in, so we actually have Dr. J. Hey, Dr. J, how are you?
I'm well, thank you. How are you?
Hi, hi, hi. Let me introduce myself to you. I am the Honorable Minister Dr. Martine Monroe. I'm a spiritual believer. I'm a spiritual minister. I'm a spiritual leader and a life coach. I run a successful podcasting ministry. I have ran this podcasting ministry for almost 7 years now. It's big to me, and it's we do a lot on social media, but it's not a big production or podcast. It's Basically, my ministry, we don't do no one religion over here. We agree to disagree and love. Everybody can come with whatever religion you come with, just long as you agree to respect other people and their beliefs in love and in God, because God is God at the end of the day. So Mr. Cantrell reached out to us, and we found him through my assistant Leah, and he spoke a lot. His mom and him spoke a lot to how beautiful you are and how God used you to move his life. And over here, this is what this is about. Because see, I come from the streets of Baltimore, so this wasn't always my walk at one time. You understand what I'm saying? I come from a very different walk than what you see today. Okay, God has did amazing things in my life, and I'm a mom of five. I'm also a minister. I have my doctorate degree in ministry and life coaching. I love to share my message because where God brought me from, nobody seen me doing this. Not even me, since I was a little girl and used to practice with my granddaddy, who was a minister. You understand what I'm saying? From a little girl before the world saw me. So when Mr. Cottrell reached out, his story was amazing, and I saw what work you did with him in the book, and as well hearing firsthand with his family. I just wanted to give you a minute to elaborate on for yourself, so that when this airs, my audience and my family can see that you can speak for yourself to the nature of your business, what you do, so that we'll have a familiar outlook with you and what you do and what you bring, because you brought a major part. So we want to hear it from you. Welcome.
Thank you. So you want me to go ahead and get started now?
You can get started. Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. So hi. Again, my name is Dr. Hazel J, Grief Transformation Lifestyle Coach, and the name of the business is called Global Healing Creative Arts Therapy Studio. And I've been working with Mr. Brandon, Mr. B, with Mr. Brandon for a year, I believe. It's been about a year, and yeah, he's great. The work that I do a lot of work around grief, healing. I use art therapy, hypnotherapy, past life regression, um, imagery, and then of course the principles of God. How you doing? The principles of God. Um, Put it all together and created what is called the Glowology framework, and that's what I use to help people transform from the inside out, heal from the inside out, address their challenges that they either intentionally avoid, or they have suppressed so much that they don't even know are there. So I help them uncover those things. I'm used by God to help them uncover those things. Um, Most of my work is definitely um, while I'm gifted in a lot of things, I always go to God and ask God to tell me what to do and what to say for each client that I work with. So it's really never me doing the work with the folks having the breakthroughs and getting the healing. It's really God. I go to God. I'm the vessel. I go to God, and God tells me, and then I do what He says, or I say what He says. And that's pretty much how it goes. I'm located in Riverdale, Georgia. If you want to, come in person, but I also do virtual as well, and I also pull up on folks, so I do that as well. Yes, I do that as well. Um, Outside of that, I'm also an art teacher. I've been doing this work for over the healing aspect of this work. Um, for over 30 years, doing it as a teacher. When I was a teacher, when I first started out teaching, even when I was 12 years old, I didn't even know what what it was. I just would do what I was led to do with people. And so it's something when you become aware of your purpose
Hmm.
and take hold of
Speak
it,
on it. Speak on
then
it.
you're able to see how God has been preparing you all along the way, right, wrong, or indifferent. It's a
Speak on it.
preparation. And so when you understand who you are, and 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 what you've called to be, and you own it, then you're able to have these type of impacts because you're allowing God to use you and you're being obedient to the calling to his ask of you, and that's what I've been doing to the very best of my ability. So yeah, and I'm just grateful that almost every person that God sends my way, I am they are able to walk away with a revelation, a breakthrough, some form of healing, which is amazing. I do a lot of telling folks to give themselves hugs, um,
Yes.
hug yourself, giving them permission. It's okay it's okay. It's okay to not be okay. It's okay just to be okay. It's it's just okay. You can cry. You can make time to cry. I do these things where you get 15-minute session of crying. You can just cry if you want to. Um, you want to just sit in silence. Like I created this thing called a drop in happy hour. So the
Okay.
happy hour is where you come in during like work. You have like your lunch break, and you just need to come in and release. So you can
Mm-hmm.
come in and do some whatever activity is available, or you can just come sit there and just be able to just decompress and release.
Okay.
It's
So quickly,
uh
tell
huh.
me, because I love your message. I know you see me looking backwards. I'm looking at my assistant, and she like, I love her message. I love her message. She sounds so much like you. She speaks so. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, talk your talk, baby, because God is using you, and you are doing big things in God, and we have a witness, which is Mr. Cantrell. And
Yes.
very quickly, because I have to finish getting him and mom, and the way you talk, honey, we can sit here and talk all day, but this is a recorded interview.
Yes.
So I
Yes.
need to
Yes.
know, I need you to tell my family that where they can reach you on your social medias and different
Yes.
things
Yes.
like that,
Yes.
because
Yes.
I
Yes.
am going to be reaching out to you as well with different opportunities and networking with my family because I'm also in Georgia. So that's definitely a good network, and I would love to network with you with the ministry and
Awesome.
everything else. So give me a quick rundown of where we can find you and what you're doing on your social medias and everything like that. Run it down for me.
Okay, so you can find me on my website. I have two. One is hazeljay.com, www.hazeljay.com, hazeljay.com, and the other one is www creativeartstherapystudio.com, creativeartstherapystudio.com, and I just rebranded that one, so please check that one out.
Okay,
You
okay,
can
okay,
also
okay. I
follow
got
me
that down.
on social media under iGlow Consulting, IGLOW Consulting. That's on Instagram and Facebook, and Glowologist on TikTok, GLOWOLIGIST. I am the Glowologist, so you can find me on there. If you just Google me, I'm telling you, Google me, you can find me. Hazel J, and you will find me everywhere.
And
I have
Google
books
me,
and
the Honorable
everything.
Minister Dr. Martine Monroe, because I love how you said I am the glowologist, because my whole slogan and logo is have always been I am her. So I love how you said that. Yes, Google me,
Thank you.
Google you, honey, because we are doing big work in God, and so are you, Mr. Control. You
Thank
are
you.
a vessel as well. And when I spoke to him, I said, when you call me, I want you to say published author.
Yes,
Because
exactly.
besides all of the trauma that you have going on, announce what God has did amazing in your life. You
Brandon is phenomenal.
and he's a phenomenal man. And God
Brandon
has
is
been
phenomenal.
phenomenal in his life. So I said, when you call me, say published author, because God is still working and still using you.
Yes,
So,
what I would like to say is that Brandon has done, even though he chose me to be his person, um, God chose him to be my person too. So Brandon, I appreciate you and your mama. You guys are amazing. I
and they
appreciate you.
spoke
I
to
want to
how they
say
appreciate you as well.
yes, they are amazing,
Thank
and that's very important to know. Like there's there is a client and counselor, in that, but when God puts things together, he does it intentionally for a reason. And it is very important to acknowledge the people that God puts in your life, because
It's
just as
not
much as you can
scripted. You
add
can't fake
value,
it, and it grows into a family and a
it's
relationship rather than,
exactly,
yes, I know.
exactly. Yes, yes, yes.
And that's why I wanted to interview you guys, because the story was amazing. It was just amazing, and I haven't heard anything like it, and I love it. And I am honored, and I want to say thank you before you go for allowing me to interview you. I want to say thank you for doing God's work. I want to say thank you for staying positive and beautiful. And
Thank
I
you.
want to say thank you for being a vessel.
Thank
I
you.
really, really do. I really do. Okay. It's amazing, and it's hard out here sometimes. And one thing you spoke on that I don't want to let go, because it's very big, that when you do God work, sometimes you don't feel appreciated or you don't feel valued. And Mr. Cottrell and his mom made you feel valued. They made you feel appreciated. They made you feel what you do in God is seen and done and appreciated. And for that, I want to say thank you to Mr. Cottrell and his mom. And I also want to say thank you for standing the fight, because I know it's hard. Listen, this is an independent podcast and ministry, okay? I am in the fight. When I tell you this is a fight, but this is real. That's why it's not scripted. I want you to go check out my podcast when you get some time. Mr. Control and his family did it. Let's Talk About It Ministries on Spotify. I'm on iHeart. I'm on all. But I want you to check it out because it's not scripted. See,
Yes,
my
and you can
thing,
see, can you send it to me as well? I'm
I
actually at the
do.
podcast summit right now. I'm working a booth right now.
So I will let you go. Oh, that's amazing. Yes, I will let you go. And I will also reach out to you with everything, the link, and when everything will drop. And I also will reach out to you with the link to the podcast. I love
Yes.
you. I thank you for your work. I want to thank you. I want to thank you and make you feel appreciated and let you know that what you do is not overlooked, not undervalued. It is very amazing. God see it. We all see it. And I pray that when this podcast drops, a lot more people will see it and reach out and know that it's okay. I love you and I thank you. I'm going to go back to Mr. Control. Thank you for joining in.
Thank you. Have a great
You
one.
have a
Take
great
care.
summer.
Okay.
Bye,
Bye bye.
Dr.
Blessed in God. Thank you.
Bye bye.
Love you, Dr. K.
Mr. Control, she was as beautiful as you explained. I thank you. She was as beautiful as you explained. And I am ecstatic that God has used her in your life to be such an amazing vessel,
Yes, she is
because it
a
takes us
father.
women. I talk a lot, and I know you saw on the podcast about us women have to be nurturers, have to be mothers. It has nothing to do with color or where you come from or money. It has to do with we are made in God's image. We have to birth, we have to give life, and we have to nurture, even if it does not come from our body. So I love that for her and your mom. And I thank you for bringing her on. I want to jump in just for a second, and I want to talk about your mom. I gotta stop and talk about your mom.
My
Dr.
mom said,
J spoke a lot about your mom. And what is your
my
mom's name?
instructed me, my mom instructed me to talk about Miss J first. One quick thing. She's a mom of two. The mom of two teenage boys, and
Well,
she's
you
a
know
straight
what? I'm gonna
girl.
stop because you're absolutely right. And mom, I can hear you in the background. Thank you for being an amazing mom. Speak on Dr. J before we get to mom. Take your time and speak. Go ahead.
Survivor. She is a she is a mother of two teenage boys, and she is a wonderfully brilliant neuroplastician.
Come on, speak on her. Anything else you like to say?
She is phenomenal. Since I've worked with her, she has taught me how to go to my happy place. She
Hmm.
has taught me to release my stress and anxiety to God and to praise God in all things.
Talk about how amazing of a woman God has brought into your life that has added on to your mind. Yes, 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 yes. Yes,
Yeah.
I'm loving it for you, Mr. Catro. I'm loving it on you. And I know I'm love hearing what God has done in the people God has placed in your life. On
Yes,
top
ma'am.
of trauma. Because see, so many times we focus on trauma. This happened, that happened. But what have God done?
God brought me out of a barren wilderness to a place that He made for me. Promised me I'd never turn around again.
Come on now. Come on now.
He also took my spiritual life and He's turned me into a minister in my own right. Minister Monroe. I'm an
Yes, yes,
ordained minister
yes.
as well as a pastor, as well as a published author.
So I need to talk. Okay, I'm glad you got that out, and I'm glad you spoke on Dr. J because she's an amazing woman. She's an amazing therapist. She's an amazing mom, and she's an amazing vessel for God. And I'm glad that you witnessed to that testimony of what she do. And I'm glad your mom is here to also speak up in the background of what she does for God. Mom, can I take this time to just say to you, thank you.
You're so welcome. Thank
Your
you
son
for taking.
spoke to me about him being kidnapped, you coming for him. He spoke to me about all his trauma. He spoke to me about all his pain. He spoke to me about Dr. J. Oh, you're beautiful, Mom. You're
Oh,
beautiful. He spoke to me
I wouldn't.
about everything. And he's also said through it all, my mom, she came for me. She never stopped looking for me. She never stopped believing in me. She never stopped telling me I couldn't do it. She never stopped showing up for God to show up for me. And God see us fit and equipped to be a mom. That's a special thing.
It
And when you
is.
show up the way you showed up and you're still showing up, can I say thank you?
You're so welcome. Thank you, though, for taking the time to hear his story. He has been through a lot of stuff. And I have to tell you honestly, I know what it means to honestly say, by the grace of God, go I. I have been so blessed with my children. And I try to tell people at this age, the greatest blessings of all is when you get your babies back from the brink of death. And I've gotten this one back more times than I can count. But I kept getting messages. And even though I didn't know I could talk to God back then, because, we weren't raised that way, I, s- I still would read the Bible. I would still keep it with me at work. I would still wonder and try to understand. Um, I think I've been told I'm estranged because all I really wanted to make sure of that he was okay. If I could just know he's okay, then I could be okay. So that was but I kept getting messages that he would be home with me. So I knew to keep looking. And I promise you, it was only by the grace of God that I found him the way I did. I mean, it can be nothing else. And as far as his injuries, I kept that paperwork. He not only had the seizures that resulted in that diagnosis of the cancer at 3, he anniversaried those seizures again at 6, almost to the day, but within a week of when it first began. Again at 9 years old, again at 12 years old. Why?
Again at 15.
Only during that window of time, once every 3 years. So you couple that with, and then the kidnapping thing, and then to finally find him was phenomenal.
Hmm.
Um,
God is
they
amazing.
had, they had to counsel him a good bit because of what he obviously had been told that I was dead and I could never find him and they could do whatever. So they had to make sure he could handle me being there. No, anyway, it was wonderful. But we got through that. No, let's see. Just before his 18th birthday is when they discovered the injury,
The traumatic
the
brain
traumatic brain
injury.
injury that apparently left a hole in his brain. And when the neurologist found it, he said, "There's a hole in his brain." And all I could say is, "Thank you, God, they didn't kill him." And he said, "You don't understand. He said, think of Swiss cheese. There is a hole in his brain." Thank you, God, they didn't kill him. I mean, honestly, it's by the grace of God I got that baby. So anyway, after that, the doctors fought to have him go to the University of Florida for further, because he said people don't survive that just from the dying of tissue and the swelling. People don't. But the state, naturally, I didn't have a lot of money. That's when they put him in Florida State Hospital, where I also kept the paperwork. They said he'd be a danger to himself and others. There was no way possible that he could live in a less restricted environment. I mean, it was crazy. Oh,
By the
anyway,
grace of God, I
by the
got out.
grace of God, yes, ma'am. It took a while. We fought and we fought, but by the grace of God, we got that young'un out.
And then I went to the assisted living
Oh,
stuff.
I was still working. He's right. We had to do the assisted living for a while, but that's okay. Every time, at least five, I think,
5, yes.
he would be so over medicated. But every time, by the grace of God, I could get to him and get him to the hospital and get him all better. And then I'm telling you,
They had to detox me 7 days before they could do remove
gallbladder.
my gallbladder.
He's
I
been
am
through some stuff.
I am so amazed to talk to you, Mom. You
He,
know,
he,
I still have my mom, and me and my mom have been through some of the same similar things. Like I explained to Dr. J, I did a podcast before where I spoke on my mom. And my mom watches my podcast. She's very active in it. So this is amazing for me. So I know when she sees this and sees it mixed down and everything for release, she's gonna love it. Um, Also, I have a daughter with a traumatic brain injury and autism, and she was hurt from her father's girlfriend. Her father is an amazing dad, but she was hurt from her father's girlfriend at the time we were young, and it left her with a hole in her brain. It left her with an aneurysm to her brain, a hepatoma to her brain. So this subject is near and dear to my heart. I had to deal with this as a 18, 19-year-old mom, but I fought, and that's why I respect you. I raised my daughter until she was 18. She's a mom of twins now, and she lives on her own where they thought she would never function one day. I'm still very involved in her life and we're very close, me, her, her siblings, and we support her. And this is why this is important and this is why I need to say thank you. Because there's so many moms out here like me and you. It's so many moms out here like you and my mom. It's so many moms out here like that that don't have protection, that don't have defense, that don't have the money, that's overran because we don't have the funds of financial,
but,
physical.
we're not taught that God hears everything.
And,
Every tear we cry, God saves, He counts them. If we don't know and they don't tell us that all we have to do is call out to Him.
and this is why I
Psalms 18. Psalms
not
8.
to briefly cut you off, but this is why I need to do you and your son's story. And this is why I must say a special thank you from my heart for getting on the camera,
Bless your heart.
telling your story. Because moms need to hear that it's okay. We have a
Psalms
lot of
18.
we have a lot of moms that's young, and we also have a lot of moms that's in their elder years. I don't like to say
Right.
old because nothing's old. They're in the elder wiser years.
Yeah,
But they still
wiser. Yes.
need to hear that it's okay.
It's
That
okay.
we have right now, I'm so big on breaking this color barrier thing with women that I need them to hear that whatever color you are, we all suffer in moms and growing because there's no handbook to this. It's no rules to this. And when you're not born with a silver spoon, as they say when we were young in your mouth, it's even more harder because
It is.
your life
It
is
is.
sold at a fast paced rapid from the government that you don't even know what you're doing from the moment you don't have the guidance and you don't know that God is with you. But if you stay in the fight, God will show you at the end.
Yes.
And this is why your story
Yes.
needs to be told. And this is why I must say, thank you for the time you came on to talk. Thank you for getting on screen, even though I know you didn't want to. And you don't have to be internet or cosmetic ready. I don't wear a lot of makeup, maybe some lashes and some lip gloss, but that's it. Maybe some hair extensions here and there, but that's it. I want you to know you are beautiful in God. You are beautiful in what you do. You are beautiful in motherhood, womanhood, and everything else. And I want to say thank you.
Bless you.
And I
Thank you
want to
as
say
well.
I love you.
I
God,
love you too.
and
Yes.
I want you to
Definitely.
know I appreciate you.
Sweetheart, look,
Nobody else tell you I appreciate you. Your son appreciates you, and most of all, God appreciates
I'm not, yes, ma'am. Hey, look, we're all related somewhere along the lines. We
you.
just are. We just
I
are.
thank you. I really
All
thank
right.
you. I
Okay,
hope to
here you
meet
go.
you one day, Mr.
Yes,
Cottrell. You're
anytime.
gonna
There you
have
go.
me crying with this interview. And as I told your mom, she know about lashes. I don't want these things to come on. But you're gonna have me crying because this story is so dear and near to my own and to my heart and to so many of my family members and my followers. Wow. We're coming up on the end of our interview, and I love this interview. This interview was amazing. It was inspiring. Your mom is amazing. You are amazing. Dr. J is amazing. God, most importantly, is amazing. And Leah, I want to say thank you, Leah, for all you done on this case. It's amazing, baby. And I thank you for sticking to it and bringing it to me. Going through all the other emails and saying, take a look at this. Thank you. I wanted to give a special shout out to Leah because she went through the emails and she said, take a look at this. And I'm so glad she did.
Dr. Monroe, before we part, you said I could tell people how to donate to my family.
Yes, 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 yes. We're not parting yet. You still got time. That's what we're getting to. I just wanted to say my thank you to you. You're absolutely right. I wanted you to tell people a summary of where they can reach you, your social medias, how they can donate, any cash app, GoFundMe, anything you have to donate to you. Um, I want you to do that. This is your opportunity again, and I want you to reiterate the name of your book so that they won't forget the name of your book because we need them to remember the name of your book. So let's go. Your time is now.
Book is called Light, After the Shadows. It's by Brandon Chase Cantrell and Dr. Hazel J. Um, you can see me on Facebook. It's Brandon Chase Cantrell on Facebook. Also, my hashtag is hashtag Plexity1, Plexiti, P is in Paul, Lilexiti, like complexity or perplexity. Um, but it's Plexity1, hashtag Plexity1 on Cash App, and they can donate there and be blessed because you truly are blessed, Dr. Monroe.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Guys, you heard it first here on Let's Talk About It Ministries and Podcast with published author Dr. Brandon Cottrell, his mom, Dr. Hazel J., and also me, the Honorable Minister, Dr. Martine Monroe. We have told you guys, we have showed you guys what God has done, how God can move. I say her, they say him. I, and we agree and love on one thing, how God moves in our life, how God does things in our life, how God show up in our life. I want to give a special thank you to
Oh,
Brandon Cottrell's mom. And this is what it's about, family, over here. And Let's Talk About It Podcast and Ministries. To agree to disagree in love, but to show up for God all the time. Because God is love. God is everything. God is the purpose and the reason for the season. I thank you again, Mr. Control, Dr. Hazel J, Mom. I thank you to Let's Talk About It Podcast and Ministries family. I thank you to Leah. I thank you to my production team. I thank you to my own family. I thank you to me. And most importantly, I thank God for allowing me to do her work, to give testimony, to give story, to give interview, and to all God do. As we part ways, remember, family, don't spew no hate, no matter how you may feel, no matter what you're going through. Remember, God show up for you. So it's our job to show up and show up in love and not spew hate too. We are all facing something. We're all going through some type of trauma too. But remember, if God bring us to it, we must do it because God is going to
So,
in love. Show up in love, never in hate. I love you guys. Until next time, I want you to be amazing. I want you to be great. We got so many things coming up, and we got so many things that's going on too. And we welcome Mr. Cantrell, Dr. J, his mom, to the Let's Talk About It Ministries podcast and family too. Guys, I love you. I love you. I love you. Y'all know I always got me a little jingle. So I'm going to give it to y'all too. Thank you for coming to see me. Thank you for all God will be. I love you and you really love me. Be blessed until the next time I see you. Don't spew no hate. Show up in love and do what God brought us to do. Shay, shay, shay. Y'all know it ain't no other way. I show up with God every day. It ain't scripted. It ain't written out. It's raw because it's what God want me to give you. It's not what I want to give you. Never my own understanding. Only of God's. Thank you again, Mr. Cantrell. Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Dr. J. I look forward to
thank you.
doing more work with you. And I will be reaching out soon with everything relating to this document. We thank you. We thank you. We thank you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Be great in God.
Love you.
God is going to be great in you. No matter what you go through, no matter what we go through, we can walk this walk together. You know, you can call, you can get prayer. And Mr. Control, you can even speak to that to your fans and friends that when you call the ministry, you can get prayer, you can get whatever you need. Because we're here to show up in God, and you're here to show up in God too. And it takes us vessels to entwine and in line so that we can do what God needs us to do, so that we can see and show other people too. Okay?
Quick
All right.
question.
Get your question out. Go ahead.
Can I tell my family? Can I tell my family about this podcast?
Yes, you can tell your family.
Like,
Tell your family to watch.
my family?
Yes, you can tell your family, and you can tell your family to watch the previous podcasts, and this will air July the 12th. So I need you to let them know this will air July the 12th. And I will also send you a link for them. And I'm also going to send you some different type of material and different editings and stuff too. So you'll get all of that from Leah. So look forward in over the next week or so getting those things. And it will air July the 12th. You will get a link for your family to watch it. You will get everything you need to get to. And Dr. J will get one as well too. And mom will be able to watch it. And I thank you. And if you need to reach out to me before then for prayer or anything else, you know how to reach me and Leah. I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. Again, family, be great. Don't spew no hate. Until next time, be amazing. I love you. I love you. I love
Okay.
you. See you later, Mr. Control. Be great in God. Thanks, Mom. I love you because
Thank
He's
you.
always the God in me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you too. Bye bye.
I love this interview. It
Bye.
was amazing. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye bye.